Hello and welcome to this Dragon Marine Systems video. Today we're going to be looking at the question of Helm and Flybridge panels. You may well be considering fitting a Flybridge panel for the first time on your boat, or you may have Helm and Flybridge combinations where the gauges have started to break down. Either way, read on. The first myth to get out of the way is that your Helm and Flybridge panels do not have to be identical. They do not have to contain the same gauges and switches. They can be, in fact, entirely different, look entirely different, and function entirely different. At Dragon, all of our panels are custom made, so we can make each panel, the Helm and the Flybridge, for single, twin engine or triple engine sets to be what you want them to be. There are three ways to approach having a Helm and Flybridge set for your boat. Firstly, and easiest, is NEMA 2000. In a NEMA system, we replace the engine control wiring loom with a NEMA 2000 signal converter. This takes the control information from one or two engines and posts it on the NEMA network. We then replace the gauges that were originally fitted to the boat for NEMA systems. These gauges then pick up their information from your NEMA 2000 backbone, and you can have gauges on the Helm, on the Flybridge, or anywhere else on the boat that you require them. The NEMA 2000 system is independent. The gauges, the engine signal converter, both pick up their power from your NEMA backbone. Both are fed by a single cable known as a drop cable, which connects the device to the NEMA backbone, as you can see in this diagram. The next way we will look at is with gauges that are matched pairs. This requires that the Helm and the Flybridge gauges are built in the factory as matched pairs. The fuel gauge, temperature gauge, oil pressure gauge, oil temperature gauge all have to be matched pairs. They come as a pair with their sensor, and they will work perfectly in unison. Attempting to run two single gauges on a Flybridge and Helm will not work. So it is important that when you buy your matched gauges, they are the same type of gauge from the same manufacturer. In this case, we've just shown you ECMS gauges, and we now show you VDO gauges. These will not work together as a matched pair. You must buy your gauges from the same manufacturer that have been built to work together as a pair. For twin engine boats, you will need two sets of matched pair for each boat, one for each engine. Once a single gauge or sensor fails, you'll need to replace all three. If you are choosing to have only certain gauges on the Flybridge, let us say the tachometer and the water temperature, then those are the only ones that will need to be matched pairs. The third way to run a Flybridge set along with your Helm set is to have only one set, one instrument panel working at any one time. This way we only have a single gauge feeding a single sensor at any one point. To do this, we have to switch the power that runs the gauges. In this case, it is normal to use a switchover relay at the Helm, so that the power that is running the gauges, and only the power that is running the gauges, is switched over from the Helm to the flybridge when you require to use the flybridge. The energy that you use to control the systems, for example the lights or the starter motor, can be ganged, can be run from either position. This requires a lot more wiring, of course. You will have to prepare in advance what you want to achieve with your Helm and flybridge systems. Think through how you're going to connect all of this together. Of course, if you buy the panels and the loom from Dragon Marine Systems, this is all done for you. You will also need to consider the fusing and how you're going to protect the wiring that you put in that is running to and from both stations. This will require you to draw up your wiring diagram so that in the future those who own your boat are able to perform maintenance on the system. Consider very carefully how you are going to start and stop your engine or engines from each position. It is a crucial safety factor that you are able to start engines from both. Also consider how you are going to fuse and protect the systems that you're controlling from the Helm and the flybridge. It may require extra fuses to be put in. Any switches that you have at the Helm position can be easily replicated at the flybridge position. Those that are safety critical for starting, stopping, bow thrusting the boat, those must be replaced at the flybridge for safety's sake. Remember again that separate fuses may be required for these devices. Thank you for watching this video.